What's going on, everyone? My name is Sebastian with Crypto News, and today we're going to be talking about the top Solana-based projects that you should know about. And why is this important? Well, Solana has been attracting some of the largest VC capital in the entire world. They are backed by some really heavy hitters in the crypto investing industry, and Solana's amassed such a huge market cap in such a short period of time. It's worth noting the top projects that are going to be representing Solana in the future. Some of these projects even have potential to 100x. And before we get into that, I did want to let you know I am giving away a Ledger hardware wallet. If you leave me a comment below, you'll now have a chance to win a free Ledger Nano wallet. And as always, don't forget that this is not investment advice, folks. I'm only giving you educational content that I find interesting. Please do your own research anytime you invest in any sort of digital asset. So what is Solana? Solana is a platform for decentralized apps. Developers create applications and projects on Solana's blockchain in the same way that Ethereum developers created protocols such as Chainlink, OX, and Uniswap. However, Solana offers distinct advantages that may entice developers and consumers to switch from Ethereum's blockchain to its own. To protect its blockchain, Solana employs a proof-of-history consensus architecture combined with the proof-of-stake algorithm. The platform can process up to 65,000 transactions per second using this new consensus approach, whereas Ethereum's protocol allows it to manage about 30 transactions per second. In addition, it is easy for developers to migrate their protocols to the Solana network, helping it to ramp up the number of projects in its ecosystem. For this video, I've done a deep dive into Solana's network to pick out the top projects that are outstanding. First, there's Serum. The Serum project is a decentralized exchange and ecosystem that brings cheap transaction fees and exceptional speed to the decentralized industry. It has driven Solana, making it utterly permissionless. Serum, which runs on Solana, provides sub-second trading and settlement, as well as an on-chain order book and meager transaction charges. The Serum ecosystem hosts numerous distinct DEXs, wallets, and swaps, and it presently has a market capitalization of over $930 million. Next, there's Radium. Radium is a DeFi application that functions as an on-chain order book automated market maker to enable DeFi evolution. Radium, unlike many other automated market maker systems, offers on-chain liquidity to a centralized limit order book. This implies that Radium users and liquidity pools have access to Serum's ecosystems, liquidity, and order flow, and vice versa. On Radium, liquidity providers can also earn incentives from trading fees for their efforts. Key pool users also receive Ray as farming rewards, plus projects that want to compensate users for providing liquidity can do so by including additional reward tokens. As Radium evolves, it intends to collaborate with other automated market makers and DeFi groups to offer assistance in developing its products on Solana. This will ensure additional liquidity and that more DeFi applications are introduced into the Solana network. Radium will be able to include more new features as they undergo future upgrades in a bid to increase flexibility and functionality. Next, there's Oxygen. Oxygen is a decentralized finance prime brokerage protocol designed to serve tons of users in the future. The protocol assists its users as holders of cryptocurrencies, allowing for more optimal use of their assets. First, Oxygen allows users to earn profits on their portfolio by borrowing other assets and lending out their assets simultaneously by utilizing various aspects of the same collateral. Secondly, cross-collateralization allows investors to use their entire portfolio as collateral when borrowing other assets. This means that their portfolio will face less risk of a margin call or liquidation. Lastly, since Oxygen protocol is order book based, it always provides a reasonable price for borrowing and lending. Secondly, cross-collateralization allows investors to use their entire portfolio as collateral when borrowing other assets. This means that their portfolio will face less risk of a margin call or liquidation. Orca is a DEX or cryptocurrency exchange that runs on the Solana blockchain. The developers focused on a user-friendly approach. Orca aims to create a clearer, human-centric journey for Solana traders through the use of an aggregator, token balances, and fair price indicator. First, Orca is both an aggregator and an automated market maker. When a user enters a deal, Orca's liquidity pools give the best available pricing. Secondly, Orca has integrated a tokens panel into its user interface. This enables users to check their balances or the balances of all tokens listed on Orca. Plus, they get to receive live updates anytime liquidity is offered or a deal is finalized. Lastly, the fair price indicator was designed to address one of the most common problems encountered by DeFi users, which is identifying whether a specific pool is presently offering a fair price. Users no longer need to blindly follow DEX recommended market prices or go through time-consuming exchanges and trackers to compare rates thanks to their fair price indicator. Mango Markets provides decentralized cross-margin trading with a leverage of up to 5x. Mango Market's goal is to offer a decentralized platform that is friendly to both traders and makers. The platform's first basic feature include on-chain margin trading, on-limit order books, and perpetual futures, which are the primary contributors to centralized exchange revenue. Moving those to DeFi is thus a critical step in overcoming centralized finance CeFi platforms. Mango Markets may also be used to lend cryptocurrencies or act as a liquidator when positions fail to fulfill their collateral criteria. By merging blockchain dynamics with traditional game mechanics, Star Atlas has created a one-of-a-kind gaming experience. When Solana released the very first web-scale blockchain technology in 2019, it became the only blockchain capable of running applications with the computational bandwidth of the modern internet. This gave it the ability to power decentralized versions of Nasdaq, Twitter, and a plethora of other blockchain protocols. Star Atlas believes in the promise of decentralized asset ownership made possible by incorporating blockchain into NFT marketplaces and asset ownership. Synthetify is a decentralized blockchain designed for creating and exchanging synthetic assets while eliminating the need for a middleman. SNY assets back up the synthetic assets. As a result, staking SNY grants investors access to participate in a global debt pool, which serves as an intermediary for other users to counter trade. The debt pool participants receive a portion of the fees generated by the trade. The debt pool participants receive a portion of the fees generated by the trade of synthetic assets, representing the value of their existing debt. Oracles gather the price of certain assets and upload it to the Solana blockchain to calculate asset prices. Other apps like Serum and Radium can employ synthetic assets, and they can even be transferred into other networks through a bridge. Users of the Synthetify exchange are subject to cheap fees and as well as super fast throughput. The demand for fast and efficient protocols is not going away anytime soon. Users desire an ecosystem that does not charge hundreds of thousands of dollars in transaction fees while providing a satisfactory experience. Solana's blockchain will draw an increasing number of individuals sooner rather than later. Therefore, it is possible to see a growing number of Solana-based projects. In the list above, I've selected several good projects with outstanding features and potentials. If you want to purchase any Solana-based token, I recommend doing proper research to understand the risks. Well, thanks so much for watching. Please share your thoughts in the comments below on what you think these projects have to offer Solana in the future and all the other things that Solana is still at the very cusp of creating that are going to make the digital future so much more interesting, so much more faster, and way cheaper. And please also share any other projects that you think are interesting on Solana that I did not cover on this video and why you think they're interesting. I would love to get a conversation going about some of the top projects growing on Solana's blockchain. Please smash that like button if you found this video resourceful. It really helps this channel. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you all on tomorrow's video.